Cord to the computer. Well, welcome everybody to our Brookdale Computer Users Group Graphics Workshop on this 20th day in the year 2025. We've got some interesting stuff lined up for you tonight. Our beloved president, John Stampfel, is going to do a presentation. John, tell them what you're going to do.
We're going to talk about photo editing on iPhones.
What about video editing?
Too much.
Too much. And what you say about iPhone, will that also relate to Android?
I only have an iPhone, so I can't do Android. We'll allow some other member with an Android to do that in another meeting.
Okay, well, probably there'll be a lot of similarities.
I hope.
I hope so too.
Are you talking about Infinity?
No. We're talking about what you can do on
I will not.
iPhone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we will get to Affinity one of these days, maybe tonight. And then after John's finished, our also beloved Dom Corbo. Gonna have a few words. Dom, you want to give us a little preview?
I'm going to talk about some software made by Paul Pona, who has a company in Canada. He has about a dozen products. I'm going to talk about 4 of them. The good thing about his software is it's a one-time price. You get free upgrades, free new versions, no credits. Don't have to worry about that. And I shall talk about some of the programs.
Now, this is all going to be artificial intelligence kind of stuff, right?
Yes.
Very good.
Using AI.
Okay, so I am going to go to screen sharing. And hopefully find my way to my outline for tonight. And there we are. And full screen mode. How's that? Okay, can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Yep, and everybody knows who this guy is over here on the left?
Bugs Bunny?
Or wherever we are.
That supposedly is our icon for BCUG. It's been used for decades, and I always throw it in. Anyway, last time we were together, I did a little Bill's fun stuff to see and do, which I have now modified to see, and I did. So I had spoken about Longwood Gardens, one of my favorite places to go to, and I told you about the Chrysanthemum Festival, which began on October 24th, but ended today. So here's what you missed. Did anybody go? Well, when I went, there were a lot of people, and it was absolutely beautiful. And I took a whole bunch of pictures, which I'm not going to show you. They are closed now until tomorrow, but the last few days they've been closed because they're getting ready for their next best show. And that's a Longwood Christmas starting tomorrow. And it's going to run till January 11th of the year 2026. And if you go to the website, it describes it as follows. Inside, opulence awaits, with towering trees to luminous wreaths, gleaming crystals to fabrics shimmering in jeweled tones. When night falls, more than 500,000 lights illuminate the gardens. That's outside, casting a magical glow.
Bill,
So
can I ask how much it costs?
get there. Yes?
Can I ask how much it costs to get in?
Well, when I went, being a senior citizen, I think it was about $31 a person.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and it was well worth it. Otherwise, I think the price is 35. Last year, this is what the place looked like inside one of the greenhouses for their Christmas display. They really go all out, and it's all over the place. And if you want to find out about it, you just go to longwoodgardens.org. This is what it looks like at night outside. Really spectacular. So if you've never been there, try to go. Of course, it's kind of a tough one from Australia, but if you're here in New Jersey, it's probably a 2-hour ride or so, at least it is from where I live in Marlborough. And of course, if you go with a camera. Now, another thing that I told you about was being Halloween time, that at Longwood Gardens, they were going to have a Halloween magic show by their fountains, where music was going to be synchronized with fountains and fire and music. And I took a little video. Oh, my phone. I took a little video, which I'd like to share with you. I think you'll enjoy watching it. Let's hope this works. Can you hear it?
No,
No,
It's Michael Jackson's Thriller. You say you can't hear it?
no sound.
Yeah, okay. This goes just for another minute or so. Look at those flames shooting out on streams of water. I don't know how they do that.
that is a cool effect.
It was great. And of course, during the summer, they have, yeah, they have this sort of thing, but with fireworks going on as well, also synchronized to the music. So really neat. Let me get back to my outline. And then yesterday I went to my doctor's office, and in the parking lot, I was amazed at what I saw. So we are now in segment The Turkey and Me. And I took a little video, just goes for about a minute. And I want to share that with you. The Turkey and Me. And there's the turkey. Look at the size of that. That's it. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And then a little quickie, I came up with this today, goes for about 4.5 minutes. So what's new, folks? Well, here's a video about what's new in Photoshop using AI. This was just released on November 14th, and already about 24,000 people have seen it. So let's see if I can get it for you. Okay, I'm going to YouTube. That is not there. Son of a gun.
No, paste it into the address bar. Press enter.
Boom. Yep. Thank you, John. That's why you're the co-host.
Photoshop just made photo restoration crazy easy. From completely blurred and pixelated to stunning, realistic and detailed photo in just one click. And that's not all. In this video, I'll show you 4 more new features that I personally love. Super useful for everyone, whether you are a beginner or a pro. Let's talk about background removal. Photoshop just made this super easy. I mean, watch this.
How's the sound on this?
Terrible.
Terrible. Well, in that case, I will not continue with it, but I'll send you the link when I send out my after meeting notes. Okay? And I think it's worthwhile looking at it. Only goes for about 4.5 minutes.
I have this picture here. First,
Turn on closed captions.
Turn on closed captions.
On the bottom right, on the bottom, there it is.
Okay, you want it? Here we go.
Now that's closed
I'll go to
captions
the window.
for Zoom. You can turn on closed captions in YouTube, and then it's just for the YouTube video. And YouTube will do the captions. This is not, I don't think you want the one that's in the lower right for,
Menu. Scroll down.
yeah, maybe that,
Turn on
try it,
contextual
try it.
taskbar.
Show the
Now
video
this
now.
taskbar pops up. All you have to do is click remove background. And a few seconds later, boom, the background.
This is getting kind of confused. There's things all over the place.
Is gone.
Sorry about that, folks.
Okay.
No, going back to my screen sharing. Nope, don't want that though. Come on, get out of here. Okay, do you see my screen now?
Yes. See you, not the screen.
Anyway, John, we're ready for you. So I'm going to stop my screen sharing. Hopefully. And let you continue.
Okay. So, let's see. I should be the speaker. And I'm not seeing, am I full screen? No. Why am I seeing? Oh, just a second. I gotta pop the captions and graphics. Meeting chat, captions, turn that off.
Perfectly.
Okay, so you can see me. I should be the one that shows up as the speaker.
Earlier when you typed in cat,
You're not full screen, John. We see everybody still. We hear you, but everybody else's photos are still here.
Yeah, well, I have it checked to show just the speaker. And if I put it on gallery, I can see me. Here I am. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So the point here is, the point of my presentation is that there is a lot of of photo editing that can be done in your smartphone. In particular, I have an iPhone, It's an iPhone 15 Pro Max, and it's updated to 18.7.2. I have not yet gone to 26 on that phone. 26, I have another phone that I did, and it's driving me insane. 26 is horrible. Now, how many people have an iPhone? One. Nobody else has an iPhone besides me and Alan. Well, on the iPhone, you also can have Google Photos installed so that anything that you can do on an Android phone, you also can do on the iPhone in Google Photos. So you're going to have to take a look, but I'm not going to go into the Google Photos part tonight. I'm going to start by sharing my screen and showing you a couple of things that you can do. If you have an iPad, you probably have many of the same things available to you in the Photos app. But Apple has been adding artificial intelligence into its various tools in the same way that Microsoft adds Copilot into its Office apps. So if you're on Windows, you get to do that. So now I'm going to go between two things. I'm going to start sharing, and I'm going to share, and I'm going to pick advanced and a portion of the screen, and I'm going to share that. And I'm going to start with this portion of the screen. And so you can see that I have here a web format display of a Word document that I created out of the answers from Copilot. And so what we're starting with here is a comparison of Photoshop features with iPhone photo editing equivalents with a few notes. So you can look at this and see that here's a list of Photoshop features if you are working in a paid version of Photoshop. What's different about editing in iPhone is it does not have layers available in the built-in Photos app in which you do editing. So Photoshop allows non-destructive multi-layer editing. Photo edits are single layer in iPhone. But you have a history panel, and there's limitations. Healing brush, you have cleanup. I'm going to show you some of cleanup, which is an AI object removal tool. Curves, levels, color balance. iPhone has exposure, brilliance, highlights, shadows, contrast sliders. So you can do a lot of things there. Depends on what you want to do. Cropping and transfer. You can crop, rotate, change the aspect ratio. Selection and masks. Powerful tool in iPhone, in Photoshop, not available in iPhone. Text and graphic layers, you get something called markup. Now, as I'm talking about these things, because I'm talking about iPhone, you're going to want to take a look at your Android phone. Hopefully it's up to date, and look at Google Photos, or look at your iPad and see if these things are available. Batch processing, you can repeat edits. So it's like you can copy and paste edits that you do and apply them to the same things to another photo. RAW editing, there's limited RAW support in Photos in the iPhone. But AI tools, Apple Intelligence includes this cleanup feature, background removal, lifting a subject. It does not have generative fill. So these are one of the differences between an expensive paid-for tool that works, I guess, on Windows and Mac, but there is a Photoshop Express app that you can buy for iPhone, but it's expensive. These things are free. They come with iPhone. So what's missing? What's missing in the iPhone is layers, advanced tonal control. You don't have that graph that you can move the curves around. It doesn't have precision selection tools. It doesn't have batch automation, and it doesn't have professional raw workflow. But what's missing in Photoshop that you get for free, system integration across the camera roll, iCloud, which is the, like there's an Adobe Cloud. Well, with an iPhone or iPad, you get iCloud. Or if you have a Mac, you get that. And you get live photos, which if I don't think that you have that on an Android, but it takes like 15 seconds of video around a photo, and then you can go in and pick the one that you want out of the frames of the video. So if somebody blinks, you can get them after the blink with the live photos. And that's built in. Photoshop doesn't have photographic styles baked in at the capture. That's because, obviously, your iPhone has the camera built in. Photoshop is just the post-processing. The ease of AI-driven work is missing in Photoshop, although they're putting things in as fast as they can. You can't do the subject lift or background removal as easily as you can.
That's not true, John. I have updates of a lot of AI stuff in Photoshop, and you can
I know
do,
they've been putting stuff in as fast as they can.
right.
Because Photoshop AI is big, so that everybody's putting it in wherever they can.
Right.
So bottom line, if you need to do precision, have depth work and professional workflows, you still want to use Photoshop. But if you have that phone in your pocket and you're taking pictures and you want to send them to somebody, but you want to remove something or clean it up or change a little bit before you post it on social media or before you send it to your family, iPhotos has the necessary tools for that kind of work. Together they complement each other. So depends on what you need to do. Now, there are other free iPhone apps that add Photoshop style features. Snapseed, which is built by Google, has some of the key Photoshop-like tools, curves and levels, selective editing for control points, a healing tool for removing small things, and Snapseed is 100% free. I don't know, it probably sounds like if it's a Google tool that it's available on your Android phone as well. Lightroom Mobile, there's a free tier, there are paid features, and it has key Photoshop-like tools for raw editing, advanced color grading, a lot more history of non-destructive editing, and so it brings better color correction. Now, you could have both of these tools on your iPhone and use them one after another, switch between them. UCam Perfect has more key Photoshop-like tools for AI object removal. So you can look up these tools and get them mostly for free. But remember, you can have Google Photos on your iPhone, and you don't have to save all of your photos to the Google Drive of photos, you can just send select photos. That's one of the things that you might want to do. Like I send some things, but not all of them, because I don't want to use up that space. So you can get Magic Eraser to use on your iPhone. Darkroom has key 4 core features. What's still missing? Layers-based compositing. There's no easy layers-based compositing tool on the iPhone. There are other free apps that support layers, but you can't really do anything very easily without layers. So if you're skillful with layers, this isn't going to do everything you want. So the recommendations would be, if you don't have it already and you use iPhone and you want to do some editing, pick up Snapseed, Lightroom Mobile, UCam Perfect, and that gives you some excellent tools. Now, what does Google Photos add beyond the iPhone? Magic Eraser, portrait lighting and blur controls, color pop, isolate subjects and color and desaturate the background. Advanced auto features, filters, fine control, cross-platform sync. You can move stuff from your Windows machine to your Mac, to your iPhone, to your Android. Now, how do iPhone photos compare with Google Photos in Photoshop? Object removal, you can do that. Tone control, iPhone just basic. Google, a little more advanced. Photoshop, most advanced. Portrait editing. You can make depth and lighting adjustments. You can do something in Google Photos. And Photoshop, it's manual, layers and burn. But layers and masks are missing from both of the cheap free tools. Raw Photo Workshop. Raw, there is some support in iPhone Photos, but none in Google Photos. And of course, Photoshop gives you everything. So we're left knowing that layers is missing and precision selection is missing. Bottom line, iPhone, fast and simple. Google Photos, add some additional Google AI. They're big with AI. Apple is still behind on AI. Photoshop has been buying stuff from everybody and trying to get things in. But there are some iPhone apps that have layers and masks. Now, this is wrong. Adobe Photoshop Mix was dropped in 2023, but Pixlr has layers support. So another tool that you can get for free is Pixlr. You have to sign up, but then to get the full power, you have to pay. It's not all that expensive. If you need to do a few things, you might get it. One called Photo Layers. So these guys give you layers and masks, but they'll cost you a little bit if you want powerful tools. Still missing, no blending modes, limited precision masking tools. And so if you still want layers and masks, try Pixlr, Photo Layers. Some of these you are going to have to pay for. But you're paying for Photoshop to get that stuff. And if you think that you actually need to do some of this on your iPhone while you're out and about, and you don't want to carry your computer with you when you're on a trip, but you still want to do a little bit of editing, this is the way to do it. Now, let me take you over to another.
John,
Yeah.
just to tell you, I just looked up. There is a thing for Snapseed for Android. I didn't download it, but you could. I looked in the the Play Store, and they said they had it. I mean, I could download it if I wanted to.
Great. You know, you got to try these things out, and it's not going to work perfectly for you when you first start. So you got to practice with any of these things, and they can be very, very frustrating. I just spent most of the day today trying to get OBS Studio working with my iPhone, and I was doing it on my Windows 10 computer. And it turns out that none of the apps that are Air servers work on the Windows 10 computer that I have because its Bluetooth chip is too old. So those people may have updated your Windows computer to 11, but just getting 11 doesn't get you everything. So the point here is you have to practice with things. And if you're lucky enough to have multiple machines to practice on, you can learn a few things by going to another one that can do something that the one you've got can't do. I'm going to put this up here. You can see all the green checks. This was meant to be a comparison of earlier versions of iOS to iOS 26, which is the latest one. So you can see that everything is present, but it makes a difference what version of iPhone or iPad you have. That if you don't have an up-to-date version like Apple Intelligence, the earliest one that has Apple Intelligence is an iPhone 15 Pro. These other tools are not available until you get a newer iPhone. So just like pushing you to a newer computer for Windows 11, Apple does the same thing. You don't get the best new tools. Now, that's all that I have to show you here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing this, and I'm actually going to go over to my, while I'm here, I can show you that on the iPhone. I'm going to stop sharing here, and I'm going to go over to my iPhone and share. What does that mean? That's not true. I'm a co-host. Row participants. I tried this before, and you made me. Oh, Bill, you didn't make me a co-host on John's iPhone. Bill? Bill, I need your support. Hi, Joe Zuchik.
You okay now?
Bill,
Yeah,
I asked you, you need to make, now I'm,
I have done the
Okay.
deed.
okay, now I
And
should be
hello,
able.
Joe Zuchik. Hey there, Joe. Welcome.
Screen broadcast, start broadcast. this is just taking a second to get connected, as you can see.
So I assume we're going to see whatever you see on your telephone screen rather than your computer.
Yes, that's right. What you see there is what I'm seeing on my screen. And I tried this in a Zoom session earlier this afternoon and it worked. And we stop it.
There we go. No.
And yeah, and start it. I tested this afternoon so I could show you. Okay, let's not waste your time on that. Let me do it a different way. Let's see if I can quickly find. I am going to try to go to iCloud. Oh, let's see, this is iCloud Drive. I go here. I go to photos. Where's photos? iCloud Drive. iCloud Photos. Yeah. I have to.
God bless you, Ellen.
Oh, you hear me?
Yep. We hear you. We see you. There's no escaping, Ellen.
Hey, Bill, I went to that meeting last night from that other.
Oh, yeah. How was that?
It was sort of, I don't know, a little bit over boring, but they were showing you a lot of the things that you could do with AI with different programs. And AI, there's all different ways to enter an AI in a program, and depending on what you put in is what you get out. And they did some things with people, and sometimes the result was a guy with three arms instead of two arms. It's not a perfect thing. They're
Most
working
people
on it.
aren't that observant, though, right?
Yeah. The highlight that I found, and I've never used this. They keep talking about this new program called Perplexity. Have anybody heard of that?
Never
Oh
heard of it.
yeah, there's an app for your iPhone and you can use it online as well. And it's supposed to be one of the best ones for accuracy in what it creates.
It's an AI.
Right
An
now,
AI.
I have a video of me doing an edit, and I'm shipping it from iCloud. I should be able to look at iCloud photos. I thought that was accurate.
Well, you're doing that. Alan, tell us about Perplexity.
I don't know. I didn't try it yet. I mean, they were talking about all the different types of, AI things that are out there for ChatGPT and Gemini and all the different ones. It was a long discussion, and I wasn't writing anything down, but the last thing that they talked about is Perplexity. I had never heard about it, and they were saying that that's a really good one to work with AI. The other thing they were talking about is this thing called, and I don't know how you pronounce it, it's ITHY. It's a site for information on trips. Lots of information on Itty I don't know how to pronounce it. It's ITHY. So,
It high.
huh?
It's high.
ITI,
It's
how
high.
do you want to pronounce it? It's a tongue twister for me.
I tell you what, this thing is just taking a long time to move things through. Why don't we let Dom do some presentation? And if I can get this thing, I'll show you a little bit of the editing that I've done. I
Okay,
don't
that
know.
sounds good. Dom, are you ready to activate? Dom is muted.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Can't
I
see
Can't
you.
see you.
accidentally kicked the wire with the webcam and it disconnected the video. Do I have to log in again?
Let's
You're
see.
black, Dom.
Oh, John, you went on screen sharing, right?
I'm not sharing right now. I
Okay,
stopped
so
sharing.
Dom, you should be able to do screen sharing. I made your co-host.
As I said, I kicked the wire with the webcam on it and it disconnected the video. It looks like the voice is going through, but not the video. Should I reestablish a Zoom meeting connection again?
No, you're connected to us.
Yeah, just go back to your Zoom and put in the link again.
Let me go back to.
But Dom, you're in. We hear you. I see your name. Maybe you turned off your video.
Let me play safe.
Yes, your video is turned off, Tom.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me go back to Zoom. Hold on a minute.
I see Joanne Zuchik in the background. Hi, Joanne Zuchik. Everybody say hi, Joanne. They're muted.
I'm not going anyways. I gotta log in again.
Okay, Don, while you're playing around with it, I'm gonna pick up.
I
So,
have this now, and
okay, good.
let's see if I can start it. With VLC. Oh, there. Okay.
Okay, Dom, thumbs back on. We can see him now.
Here I come. Let's see. Oh, okay. So sorry that this is a recording from my phone, and I have this picture, and my wife wanted to take out the trees so she could see the house. This is an example of using the cleanup feature in iPhone photos, and all you do is use your finger and you rub over the thing you want to remove, and poof, it's gone. That's how you clean up. And you take out the tree.
I'm not seeing it though. Can you put it up for us?
I can't make this any bigger. You have to make it bigger on your
No, we're not
screen.
saying it at all, John. What we're seeing is half of your head.
Oh, wait a second. Okay, I
glasses.
haven't shared. Move it back to the beginning and go to share. Portion of screen. Share. Move this. No. Okay. Now I have to at least make it so I can see that. Okay, here's from the beginning. You see this picture of a house with trees. My wife wanted to paint the house, but didn't want the trees. Now, as an artist, she can remove the trees. So I'm using the cleanup thing. You see the dark thing I clicked on down at the lower right. And all you do is use your finger and rub across the thing that you want to remove. And bing, that tree is gone. Here's another tree leaving. So took me this is about 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. I sped up some part in the middle, but you can see this is how you clean up and remove stuff that you don't want.
That's crazy. Can you do it with your toes?
With my finger on the screen, just remove the tree.
The only downside to that is you're doing it one at a time. Some AI programs, you can just say, remove trees, and it'll take them all out in one shot.
But then it might take out the background trees as well. The trees behind the house, which you might not want to do.
Well, you're going to see something a little bit later that this has intelligence about what you might want to remove from a picture, from a photo, rather than what you tell it to remove.
John, why do you suppose it's removing just the trees and not the part of the house behind the trees?
Well, that's the artificial intelligence part. It reconstructs from the stuff around the thing you remove. It reconstructs what should be there.
So
Artificial intelligence.
You didn't have to tell the AI that
no, I didn't tell it anything. I just ran my finger up the tree.
Gotcha. Okay.
John, I'm looking at my iPhone photos, and on the bottom, I just see library and collections. Where do you find these tools?
Well, first you have to select the picture.
All right.
And then down there, there's the sliders. Is one of the icons.
Wait a minute.
There's like 4 icons there. One of them is the slider.
Right.
You tap on the slider, and that's the one that gives you the tools for editing.
I see that. Okay.
And
very cool.
It's obviously also recreating, for example, the tree was hiding the orange roof.
Yeah.
So it's also recreating that orange roof.
Now here, it figured out that I don't want that truck in the picture. So it started highlighting the truck, and I was able to tap on one of those like that, and boom, the car is gone. Boom, the car is gone. I think I went over a little bit further. There was a little bit left. Take that out. Go over here. See that stuff of the car that's left? Take that out too. Bye. In there, take that out.
John,
Yes.
my my video editor, Filmora, recently added the same thing. You could do the same thing with video, which is a lot harder than just with a film thing. They just added it, I think, today or yesterday or something like that. They just added 30 different things you could do with AI. Not all at once, but I have the screen in front of me. It can do amazing things in films, videos, as opposed to what you're doing is a picture.
So you can see that the AI tools, you can get them in a purchased tool in lots of purchase tools, using for video, using for photos. This happens to come built in your iPhone, free. You paid $1,200 or something for your iPhone. You already have this. You don't have to buy another tool. This part was free.
John, if you look closely, it doesn't seem like it's really doing all that great a job.
No,
Or
it
think-
doesn't. It doesn't do a perfect job.
No.
That's what I said in the. Okay, I can stop sharing that.
And also, that was a very small, low resolution picture. Be interested to see how it works on a big, really detailed picture.
Well, those trees were. There was a lot of trees to cut down.
Yeah.
It was a lot
But
easier
again,
than
it was
using an
a
axe.
small, low resolution picture.
And when you're posting it or sending it to somebody, which is what people do with their smartphone, you're not going for professional quality. But there's Alan. He just.
I have the three things on the bottom on my thing: the adjust, the filters, and the crop. But the fourth one, the one that you've been using, doesn't show up on my phone.
What version of iPhone is it?
I have an iPhone 15 with 26.0, whatever it is.
Okay, so an iPhone 15, unless it's a Pro or Pro Max, may not have the AI features.
I got you. Okay. I wouldn't do it.
On Nextdoor, I've been seeing people complaining about their assessment going up. They say, I haven't done anything to this house in 30 years. How come my assessment goes up? Well, it doesn't make any difference what you did to the house. Somebody else would pay that price for it if you sold it. So just like Windows going to Windows 11 and all of us complaining or something, Apple has been making you buy a new Mac or iPhone every 5 or 6 years. Now, I know plenty of people who still have iPhone 8s. Hey, if all you're doing is answering the phone or sending a text message, it works. And if you want the new tools, just like Adobe wants you to pay, or Filmora wants you to pay next year, that's the way they make their money. Well, you saw that. I had a cute thing that I wanted to show you because in the process, if I, let's see if I can quickly get to it so I don't waste anyone's time.
Bill,
Yeah.
in Photoshop, I had a picture 13 by 38, and I removed a pole from the picture, and it came out really well. I mean, but I used Photoshop. I didn't use my phone.
Yeah.
You guys remember when I went to presentation last month, we used Affinity, and there was an app or a tool there. You can erase whatever you want, just fills in the blanks after it takes it out.
On the iPhone, I think Affinity is Canva, the Canva app.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you
And
have
you
to
can
pay
do
for
that,
that.
but I haven't gotten good at that one yet. I've tried it, but
It did not get good reviews, by the way.
let's see if I can. Search for that thing fast. No, it was just a toy. You know the way they, in one of the videos that was shown by Dom, there was the slider that went across and showed you the difference before and after. Well, I found a tool for doing that, and I was going to show you the before and after. And the tool's called juxtaposition. If you search for juxtaposition JS, you'll find it, and you can use that in a web page or someplace like that. Look for it. Anyway, that's all that I really have for you tonight. I hope that it encourages you to use some of the tools on whichever smartphone you have and make the pictures that you send to people even better. Take out the non-family members.
I have a Samsung Galaxy A35, and I was able to download for free Photoshop
Yes.
for Android. And I took a number of pictures of certain items, and I was able to extract the item from the background, and it did a beautiful job. Really nice. And that was for free. So if you have an Android, check that out.
I'm curious, can I speak for a second? Did anybody get
Wait a
into
minute. We
Photo
didn't say
Mine?
yes, Alan. Let's vote. Shall we vote on it?
You say yes.
Okay, Alan, go ahead.
No, I ended my presentation last time with PhotoMine, and I'm very excited because now I found out you can take old black and white negatives, which I have a whole bunch of them. I have no idea what's in them because you look through them, you hold them up to a light, you can't really tell too much what it is. PhotoMine, you put it on a light box, it will convert it to a positive image and sharpen it and everything. I'm very excited about getting into that.
That's mind as in the head, M-I-N-D, photo
Yes.
mind.
Photo,
Photo mind,
M-I-N-E.
M-I-N-E.
I think it's MYMNE. Yeah, it was part of the presentation last week,
Yeah,
last month.
yeah. Last week I think it was M-I-N-E.
Right. It's a good app. I mean, I went through all my old photographs in a book in about an hour, hundreds of pictures. And it just takes a whole page. If you have 4 or 5 pictures on a page, you just lift off the plastic covering on them, hold the camera, take a picture. It crops them and brings them into
It
focus.
sounds like a topic for another case-off presentation.
I did part of it last time I was on. You didn't, you slept through that part.
Yeah, I sleep through a lot. Don't take it personally. Okay,
So
Dom,
are we
you
going to
ready to
hear
come
Don
back,
sing?
Dom?
I'm ready.
Okay, you're on again.
So let's see. Gotta do screen share.
Dom has started screen sharing.
How come I don't see my screen?
We see
We
the
see
big
Zoom.
word Zoom.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me log into something. Maybe that would. Can you see my whole screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do this in two parts. One is I'm going to use the software demos spiel by the manufacturer, and then I'm going to do my own interpretation of it and show you how I use it. First, we'll start with the company's demos. So as I said before, this is Paul Pona's software. He has about a dozen products. It's a Canadian-based firm. It's a one-time price. They usually run between 40 for the 50 for the stripped down version, 150 for the whole complete version. Never any fees or credits you have to buy. It's a one-time price. So the 4 products I want to cover are Artistly AI, Clone Voice AI, Video Express AI, and Talking Photos AI.
Okay, quick question, Dom. Once you pay this one-time fee, are you entitled for upgrades forever?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. As a matter of fact, one program I have is already on version 6, which never cost me anything to upgrade.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so let's go with his best one is, I think, is the Artistly. Let's go with that one.
Attention, creators. Attention, creators, marketers, and entrepreneurs. If you've ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or just plain frustrated trying to create the perfect images that drive incredible results and sales from your personal, commercial, and marketing campaigns? Then I've got some incredible news for you. Introducing Artistly, an all-inclusive AI image creator with cutting-edge features that are light years ahead of other popular competing apps like Midjourney, Dolly, and others. This is a game changer. Imagine having all the features you need inside one app without the need to buy multiple apps separately. Listen up, with the offer on this page, you get access to a full-feature AI image creator, AI image upscaler, AI prompt generator, AI background remover, photo to prompt decoder, AI image stylizer, community design feed, personal design feed, and so much more inside one dashboard. And here is the best part. With the included AI image generator, you can create unlimited HD images without any watermarks or restrictions. There are no monthly fees or limited credits, like the competing apps. And it doesn't stop there. Here are some unique, groundbreaking features that puts Artistly ahead of all the other AI image generator apps in the market. With our advanced AI prompt generator, you can turn your imagination and ideas into unlimited pro-quality visuals with just a single keyword at lightning speed. Transform a simple keyword into advanced prompts that fuel the AI image generator, producing stunning visuals for personal or commercial use. We've made image creation so simple, even a 5-year-old can do it. And if you want to experience your images in stunning high definition, our built-in AI image upscaler has got you covered. Add life into your visuals. Magnify resolution with notable quality enhancements, perfectly suitable for print-on-demand, e-commerce, social media, presentations, or any other purpose you can think of. Let your images command attention with their unparalleled sharpness and clarity to drive more traffic, leads, and sales to your business. Our first-to-market AI photo-to-prompt generator takes any photo you find online and turns them into detailed prompts that'll skyrocket your creativity to new heights. Upload a photo or paste URL, receive a detailed prompt, and craft your own unique version with full commercial rights to elevate your creative endeavors. Ideal for marketers, digital marketers, and content creators seeking fresh ideas. This feature allows you to produce visuals that you own with full commercial rights. No more creative blocks or guesswork. Decode any image into a prompt in seconds. And here is a unique feature that is a game changer. Our Smart Ad Prompt Enhancer takes your prompts and enhances them with more details automatically so you can produce the best output every time without any manual tweaking or effort. Just type in one keyword or a sentence and let our cutting-edge ad work its magic to expand your prompts and also auto-generate negative prompts with the perfect details to craft the ultimate visual masterpiece. No more racking your brain to write complex prompts like you do with other complicated competing apps. And if you've ever struggled with distracting backgrounds, you're in for a treat. Our eye background remover erases them out in a flash. You're in control. Seamlessly remove the background from generated images to isolate the main subject and place it on a transparent or your own custom background. Download all your images in the highest quality for all your personal, commercial, print-on-demand, and marketing projects. No need to buy stock images. Create unlimited visuals for a one-time price, saving you a ton of money. And get this, Artistly can generate multiple images from a single prompt, providing you with a diverse range of creative options to choose from. Explore a wide range of creative options and discover new and unexpected visual interpretations of your prompt. And our unique AI image stylizer is pure magic. Upload a single image and watch as it's transformed into a variety of unique styles, providing you with a wealth of options for your projects. Plus, with our dynamic customization options and filters, you can sculpt every aspect of your image to produce the perfect visual masterpiece. Customize the style, aspect ratio, dimensions, age, emotion, ethnicity, and season, all with the click of a button. These filters will be applied to the image you generate so you can generate the picture-perfect image with laser accuracy. With Artistly, you hold the key to crafting images that perfectly suit your needs. And that's not all. With our community design feed, you can dive into a vibrant showcase of AI-generated images crafted by users from all walks of life to ignite inspiration and innovation and improve your designs. This is the place where inspiration meets collaboration. Plus, keep track of your own masterpiece visuals with your personal design feed. Revisit your past works, reflect on your creative journey, draw inspiration from past projects, and envision new possibilities. And the cherry on top, HD image download, no watermarks, and a commercial license to use your images any way you want. And if you're still on the fence, we've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's absolutely no risk to you. But you've got to act fast. This one-time pricing offer won't last forever, and soon Artistly will switch to a monthly subscription. Don't miss out on this incredible deal. So what are you waiting for? Join the Artistly revolution today and unleash your creativity like never before.
Unfortunately, that wasn't the one I wanted to show, but it gives you a rough idea of what it does. Let me go on to another one.
And that's just one in a package of what, 5 or 6 programs, you said?
No, that's one program all by itself. I'm going to talk about
Oh, how much was that one?
starting 50 and then 150, 2 versions. And if you buy the $50 one and you're not satisfied, they only charge you the difference to get the full version for another $100. But from the demonstration I just showed was, I didn't want to show that one because it doesn't show you what it really did, what it's capable of. Let me see if I can find the right one.
So what's the bottom price again? The starting price?
49 and then 149.
And that's a one-time price, right?
One-time price. Right now they have a Black Friday sale, like it's an extra 20% off or something like that.
Okay.
That one is Artistly.
Artistly AI, Artistly, Artistly AI by Paul Ponna, Ponna. Here's an introduction to the clone voice.
Imagine having the ability to create a high-quality digital replica of your voice using advanced voice cloning technology, then instantly dub it into multiple languages to reach a global audience. Generate music and songs with male or female vocals from a simple prompt. Convert text into natural-sounding narration for audiobooks, podcasts, and more. Create a voice from prompt or select from 7,000 plus realistic voices, all from a single platform, without monthly fees or credit limitations. With Clone Voice AI, you can do all of this seamlessly in one place. Let's take a look at how it works.
Welcome to CloneVoice.ai. It all starts with voice cloning. Record a short sample of your voice, and Clone Voice creates a fully emotional digital twin. It matches your tone, pacing, and personality so your voice can narrate videos, host podcasts, teach, or sell around the clock, and you own it with full commercial rights. Don't want to use your own voice? Try the AI Voice Maker, a voice creation tool that turns your imagination into a crystal clear voice. Type a simple prompt and explain the type of voice you need, and like magic, a few seconds later, that voice is real. Natural, expressive, and ready to use. No voiceover artists, no AI libraries, just the exact voice you imagined. Let's discover the amazing power by watching a demo.
Now create any voice, any tone. Just describe and hear it in seconds.
Add emotions too. Calm, excited, sad, or anything you need.
Got a song idea? Describe it and hear a real melody.
Want to take it to the next level? The Creative AI Voice Library gives you every voice you'll ever need in one place. Pirates, vampires, witches, robots, even characters straight out of your imagination. New voices are added daily, so you'll never run out of fresh, unforgettable options. And here's where it gets powerful. The AI voice dubbing feature lets you transform any audio into studio-quality sounds in seconds. Upload your file, swap voices, refine your message, or localize it into any language, all with one click. Confident, clear, and compelling, every single time. Want to add emotions to your voice? With Emotion FX, you can add laughs, whispers, dramatic pauses, or sighs just by typing. No editing, no actors, just real emotion in one click. Let's see how this works.
With Emotion FX, you can now add realistic expressions like Laughter to punch up a joke. Chuckles for a playful tone. Deep sighs for dramatic reflection. Even whispers for quiet intensity. And yes, even the heartbreak. I am feeling a bit down today. This technology is absolutely amazing.
Reaching a global audience is easy. With multilingual text-to-speech, your voice speaks fluently in all the top languages, each with cultural nuance and native-level expression. You sound local everywhere. Want to hear the voices? Check out these examples. All the voices used in this demo are AI voices created with the app.
Ahora puedo expresarme en español, sin perder el tono y la esencia de quién soy.
Ich kann jetzt so fließend Deutsch sprechen, Zuwe, und Sie würden nie erraten, dass ich nicht aus Berlin komme.
Avec ça, je peux te parler en français comme si je l'avais toujours su. Ora parlo più di 240 lingue e non sembro mai un robot.
无论你来自哪里，你都可以生成像当地人一样的声音。
कोई डबिंग नहीं, कोई विकृति नहीं, बस प्राकृतिक भाषण जिसे आप कुछ ही सेकंड में बना सकते हैं.
Реальные голоса. Настоящий тон. Создано вами на любом языке, который вы выберете.
Got a blog or article? Auto Podcast transforms any text into a fully produced podcast. Choose the voice, add music, pacing, and breaks, and you're ready for Spotify, YouTube, or Apple Podcasts.
Have you ever wondered what sugar really does to our body?
Honestly, I used to think it just gives energy or maybe causes cavities, but I've recently heard it can mess up a lot more.
And here comes one of our most requested feature. The AI Audiobooks feature turns it into a full-length audiobook in minutes. Use your own cloned voice for a personal touch, or pick from an endless library of professional voices to match any style or genre. Whether it's children's stories, self-help guides, or epic novels, the narration sounds smooth, natural, and engaging. Need music for your content? The AI Music and Song Creator instantly brings your ideas to life. Just type a prompt and get a complete song with vocals, instrumentals, and background tracks on demand. Whether you want powerful male vocals, soothing female tones, full arrangements, or rich harmonies, our AI transforms your idea into a polished track in seconds. Let's see some demos.
The sun goes down.
Need sound effects too? Just type what you need, like fire crackling, ocean waves, or crowded city street, and the AI Sound Effects Studio generates it, royalty-free and ready to use. Stuck on what to say? Let Script Genie help. It studies viral hooks and formats to write custom scripts tailored to your voice and message. CloneVoice.ai gives you all this in one powerful platform for a one-time price. No subscriptions, no hidden fees, but the price will increase soon, and once it does, this deal is gone for good. So if you want unlimited voices, custom music, global reach, and full creative freedom, now is the time. Click the button, create, clone, and scale your voice. Let it speak to the world without you saying a word. CloneVoice.ai, your voice, your music, everywhere.
Okay, that's clone voice. Next up, Video Express.
Here's a quick demo of the Video Express AI application. You can now create any style of video that you desire in just a few clicks from a single text prompt. Let's create 2 styles of videos complete with automated voiceovers, captions, transitions, and effects in record time. I'll start off with cinematic videos with real humans, and then we will do 3D animated Pixar or Disney style videos. And along the way, I'll show you practical use cases of our other revolutionary features. Let's say you want to create a 3D Disney or Pixar style video. All you need to do is just create the first frame of it, put the prompt. You can even use the extend prompt button right here, and then it's going to generate us this beautiful image, something like this. Now we want to turn this image into a video. All you need to do is just click create video, and then what it's going to do is just going to start creating it without any additional prompting. Let me show you how this looks like. There we go. This is how this looks like. Beautiful. and you can create multiple clips, merge them together, and create beautiful videos. And you can even extend the clip using our built-in length booster application. So this is 3D cartoon. You can also create additional styles, for example, realistic. So let me show you how that works. So let's say we want to turn this photo that we have into a video and create consistent character video. So all I'll do is I'll go in to create from AI, and you see here consistent character. I'll click on that here, and you see there's a reference photo. I'm just going to drop in that reference photo here. Okay, so I'll just take this photo that you see here, and I'm going to drop that reference photo here. There you go. I have that option here. Click choose, and then as you can see here, I have that in, and I can say the girl in the field is running, and boom, you can then just go that in, and just you can add that video prompt in as well, and then you can click on the create video button right here after you've generated another image style of hers with her consistency if you desire, and then this other output looks like. You can do the same thing here. So let's say this was the image that we generated within the application. You can go into any element here. You can go into the consistent character video or the image to video option. For example, let's say if this is the image to video, you're just going to drop this in this section. For example, you're going to take this in, you're going to do this like this, and then you're going to say the boy is riding his dog like a horse, let's say, okay? And then just you can put motion speed high in this case because we want high motion, let's say, and just click on create video. Now here's what happens. Here's the result. You can grab multiple elements here. You can add background music. You can add 3D and 2D together. You can create entire stories like what I'm showing you right now. And the beauty is that with the multi-layered editing system, you could have a background score, voiceover, lip sync. You could do anything. You can have these characters talk as well if you desire. You can even stylize your characters. For example, let's say I have this image uploaded in here that I wanted to use. For instance, we go back here into our images, and let's say this, I want to make her into a cartoon character or any photo for that matter, or a 2D character or whatever it might be. So I go in to the create from prompt, again, create with AI, and then here we can go into stylize character, as you can see here. Click on this. Click on the reference photo. I'm going to select her photo right here. Choose. I'm going to say 3D princess is standing in front of her castle. And then we'll click on create image. So boom, it's going to start creating an image of her as a princess. You see this with her attributes exactly there. And now you can turn her into video. Walking in front of her castle, right? You can just click create video, and it's going to create her walking in front of the castle. Our video is done. Let's take a look. Here we go. She's just walking about. Beautiful animation. Looks so realistic, like a movie. And then you can just drag her into the timeline. And then you could even add lip sync to her and all that kind of good stuff by using this feature that we have. At any point in any of these features, you can add in this talking photos feature, and then you can add lip sync by creating text to speech or upload audio or whatever, and you can basically have any of these characters speak with perfect lip sync using that feature. And on top of that, you can create full-fledged movies if you desire with the built-in multi-layered editor. Let me show you a couple of examples.
Leo couldn't wait. Today, Grandma had a surprise waiting upstairs. They stepped into the attic where dusty treasures waited in silence. Leo looked around in awe as Grandma whispered, "These are memories." His eyes sparkled as he pointed to a wooden chest full of secrets. With a creak, the chest opened. Inside were stories waiting to be told. Grandma gently held a photo and said, "This was me, long ago." Lily's room was a whirlwind of toys until Dad stepped in with a smile. Lily wasn't excited to clean until Dad turned it into a game. Dad handed Lily a basket time for toy toss time to begin. Lily laughed as she tossed Mr. Snuggles' score 1 for fun.
There's so many other cool features, like the ability to increase the length of your video using AI, where it's going to create animations and frames on its own, and also the ability to add text effects, animations, cropping style, or you can convert it into a vertical video, and a portrait video. You can remove objects from your scenes and add objects, meaning video in painting using our in painting technology. And on top of that, you also have the ability to actually add background music, text to speech, and so many other cool things that you can do with the videos that you create. It's a full-fledged AI video editing and creation platform right from your computer screen. We also have a really extensive public gallery where you can actually check out all the creations from other Video Express AI users, reuse them, get ideas from them, and on top of that, we have an extensive roadmap to make Video Express AI the best AI prompt to video application in the planet. So check out all the details below. We're super excited to have you on board. Click on the button below to get started and have fun using Video Express AI.
Okay, next up, talking photos. I don't think I did that one yet.
Think of all of the jobs that are being eliminated.
Yeah, that's
For the
true.
first time ever, you can make your photos talk, sing, and dance with flawless hand and body movements. It's something you've never seen before, and it's here, right now. Turn any static photos into a talking, walking, dancing, and moving masterpiece. Choose from a whole range of actions. Watch as your photo talks, walks, dances, and grooves like it's straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster. And here's where it gets even better. You can create videos with animals talking. Imagine the potential. Engaging kids' content, high-quality educational videos, all in just a matter of minutes. But hold on, it's not just limited to talking animals. You can create an AI clone of yourself or craft a completely new character using our advanced face swap technology. Bring those characters to life with dynamic actions, eye blink, hand movements, and expressions to bring energy and excitement to any project.
Want to create a music video with characters dancing? No problem. Bring your photos to life with dynamic dance moves. Choose your dance style and watch as your character photos move seamlessly to the rhythm. And yes, your photos can now sing with impeccable lip sync and lifelike emotions. Upload your own audio or use text-to-speech to create singing and talking videos in any language. Generate any image with just a prompt and see it evolve into a lifelike, realistic video. AI has no limits. Want a mythical creature to tell a story? A superhero to deliver a message? A quirky animated character to charm your audience? You've got it. Create custom fantasy characters with personalities that shine and stories that captivate. With seamless lip sync, lifelike expressions, and natural eye blinks, your characters look so real you'll forget they started as a photo. And with our built-in storyboard feature, you can merge multiple scenes and videos to create long-length video productions to wow your audience. Whether you're making music videos, telling stories, creating educational content, or even designing eye-catching sales pitches, this is the tool for you. The possibilities, truly endless. It's time to take your imagination and make it a living, talking, singing reality. Now go turn those static images into something spectacular.
Let me show you something that's really impressive. It's I didn't create this. One of the customers of the software did. He used, I think, Video Express. It's called Titanic. Where is it?
Really impressive. Now, lately they seem to have even gotten more super realistic in the rendition of human beings. Pretty soon they won't have hands with 6 fingers.
Here's a sample of a constant character where I put myself in it. Now, I created a voice saying, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Super Dom, but I didn't get a chance to put it in there yet. You know something? I think this is blocking me. There is on Facebook, someone posted a picture of Asbury Park in the old days. See the Ferris wheel, and this might be the Mayfair or St. James Theater in the background. So what I did was I used Video Express to add motion to that. So let's see that with motion. Notice the Ferris wheel is turning. The neon lights are flashing over here in the middle. That's pretty impressive. There it is. This is really impressive. I didn't do this, but someone else did. It's really quite good.
Iceberg ahead. Hard to starboard. Full reverse.
What was that? What's happening? Just a little ice, I suppose.
Water's flooding in fast. Feel the watertight doors now.
You won't stay afloat. Not long.
Get the lifeboats ready. Put on your life jackets and come to the deck.
Is it really so serious?
Stay close to me.
And children first. Hold tight, darling. Stay back. Jump. God help us. Look, it's breaking. Keep rowing.
Is anyone out there?
Sir, we have received a distress call. Urgent SOS from Titanic. You're safe now. Welcome aboard.
Thought that was quite impressive.
That was all generated by AI, you say?
The whole thing was using his Paul Poner's programs. I think Video Express was the main program they used. Here's I took a couple of still pictures that were posted on Facebook, and I added motion to them. Here's another still photo of my late cousin that I added motion to. See this photo here? It's got orange, yellow tint or whatever you want to call it, and then streaks on the ground. I went into one of the AI programs and I said remove the orange to cast, and this is what it came up with.
Pretty cool.
It beats the old days. And then I further went in and said remove the lines on the sidewalk, and it did, but I don't think I have that picture on this file here, folder.
What program is doing all of this?
That one was Artistly. Artistly it's got so many features, it'll take hours to show you what it does. Matter of fact, the demo I just played didn't even scratch the surface of what it's capable of. Like you can make T-shirts, you can make mugs, you can restore old photographs, repair them, colorize them.
Which software did you use for Cassidy?
Say that one more time.
Which software did you use to animate? I think you said your late cousin Cassidy.
I don't remember saying Cassidy, but it was Cassidy. How'd you know that?
It shows up on your screen.
Oh, okay, okay. This one, I think I might have used Photo Director, Cyberlink's Photo Director AI, either that one, or I might have used Video Express.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that was so realistic. It was really fantastic.
Yeah, it was. It's kind of everybody liked that picture. Considering she's not around anymore, and just adding motion to a still picture made it look like a movie. Here's my aunts and uncles from an old black.
10 years from now, our families looking back at things will not be able to tell whether it really happened or not.
True. This is an old black and white photo taken in the 1930s, I think. I colorized it and then I added a little motion to it.
Which program is that?
That is probably Video Express.
Say that again.
Video Express.
Okay.
AI.
Right.
All these are by Paul Ponna, Ponna.
Paul Palmer, yeah. I'll put that in the text in the chat.
And that one did the one with the ship?
I believe that was the one with the ship, right? The Titanic.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where's So how did I make my country and western song? So here, let's start with that. Unfortunately, it's a two-part video. The first part is I have a headphone mic and I didn't adjust it right, and you can hear me huffing and puffing throughout the whole video, so bear with me.
Let me show you how I use Clone Voice AI to create a country music song. So I open up Clone Voice. On the top, I will select Create Music. What kind of genre do I want? One AI generated. I think I'll use version 2. And what do I want to sing about? Let's say walking in a lonely country road. Okay, walking down a lonely country road. Did I spell that right?
You spelled walking wrong. You got to take out an A.
Click.
Yeah, it's working. We're seeing what he's doing.
And what style do I want? What style of country? Okay, walking down a long, lonely country road. AI generated. Version 2. I agree. Create lyrics. Okay. Let's call this Country Road. Country Road 3, because I've tried it before. So let's generate the music.
Take anywhere from a few seconds to a couple of minutes. I think I edited it so it wouldn't take too long.
Let me do this. Country Road 3. Select voices. I'm doing something wrong. Let's back that out.
I was supposed to cut this out. I forgot to do it.
Wait a minute. I'm okay. It's processing. I didn't see that. Normally it takes about a minute or several. So just by typing in walking down a lonely country road, it generates lyrics that's appropriate to that idea. And you choose the style of music you want. I chose country. And it'll take several minutes for it to generate the song. And let's see how good it is. First time I tried it, it came out pretty good. Of course, now that I'm demonstrating it, it's taking more than a minute.
Is this being done on your computer or through the internet?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I left the option to.
I think it's done online.
Bottom of the right-hand corner.
Because it uses their servers.
I just installed on one of my computers a Windows 11 that has an NVIDIA GPU.
Finish.
I installed a local thing called Studio LM. It gives you local artificial intelligence.
That's pretty good. So you could actually use it without being connected to the internet then.
Yes. It can't do some things. You have to add some Python stuff, but it's a way to get started locally.
I'm definitely going to have to edit this.
You know something?
Never took this long before.
I am positive. I edited this out last night. Of course, it was 4 o'clock in the morning. Maybe I didn't edit this lengthy, worthless part that's not necessary.
Well, Don, why don't you just play the finished version that you had sent me as a demo?
All right,
So we don't have to wait for this to keep processing.
You know what? We'll end this program and we'll go into the one where I actually created the, I had to use talking photos to do it. So that we'll say this was created. So now we go into talking photos and that'll show you how the video was made, which would take about 5 minutes if I can find it. Demo talking photos.
It's all the way over on the left, the second column down. Your demo, talking photos.
Okay. You're right. That might be.
Now we're in Talking Photos AI. I'm going to create a video from the song we just created. First thing I want to do is click on, this is the homepage for Talking Photos. Click on Create Video. Now you have the options of what you want to do. You want to do a human video, cartoon like Pixar, fantasy animal, or singing and dancing. Let's try singing and dancing. Okay.
And Dom, you could have used your own photo, correct?
16 by 9.
Wait, I'm going to use my own photo, right?
Create new character. I want to create a man.
You can drop or drag your photo up here. Right?
Literally man.
Yeah, I see that now. You know, this is confusing because I thought for sure after I created this, I went through it and I eliminated all the mistakes and unnecessary clutter. And
well, drag and drop
here.
your photo, which is what I should have chose. So let's drag and drop my photo.
I'm in the wrong folder right now. I will go to the right folder in a few seconds. I was positive I cut this out. I don't know why it's still in there.
And it's not that folder. So let's try pictures. Let's see if I can find a picture of myself in my younger days when there were no aches and pains. Here's something. Check this out. Is an old picture, and I restored it. Well, that's another story. Here we go. Let's use this. In my younger days. And walking a lonely country road. Actually, let me copy this. Here's one of the disadvantages. You have to use one of their profile avatars. Let's use this one here, looking around and walking. Input audio. So now I take music. Country road.
Perfect.
Select. That's not the song we just created. This song I created last week, which I like better. So I'm going to use this one. Yeah. Thing I don't like is I don't like the background. Choose a background. Okay. Paste. Man walking down a lonely country road. Generate. Okay. Next. And walking country road. CW. Let's render the video. Ooh. May take up to 20 minutes. Well, we can't wait that long, so I'll definitely have to edit this. Let's go to my videos. Hopefully this is my face that's going to be substituted in. Here's when I created this previously a couple of days ago. I used a couple of different backgrounds. First time I'm not going to show you that one. First time I did it, I forgot to change the background, so I got like a factory setting. Then I changed the background. Then it didn't substitute my face. I forgot to swap my face, so it put someone else's face in.
I'm going to try and skip ahead a little bit.
Reverse your age by about 40 years. Dream on. It's not going to happen. 5 or 10 minutes for the video to be rendered.
What CPU do you have?
Not in the youth where you just drink a glass of water. Reverse your age by about 40 years.
Okay, it's an i7 7700, 4.3 gig. I got this refurbished workstation from Dell 2 years ago. $320. It had 32 gig of memory, 5 GB video display card, Blu-ray writer, Windows 10 Pro, and a CPU of 4.2 gigahertz. So for $320, I thought it was a pretty good deal.
Is it upgradable to Windows 11?
Well, you know what? Well,
No, it's not. But I think it
I
could
can
probably
play
be
back
forced.
another version I did.
Red dirt kicking up behind my boots. Sun up bleeding, I'm chasing the truth. Just a straight line to the horizon blue. Nothing around here but me and the quiet view. And the road is beating up the miles. Lost my love, forgot my smile. Lost the way underneath our stars. Just trying to outrun these old farm scars. See your ghost in the shimmering heat. That old truck engine won't admit defeat. Should have turned back free long time ago. There's nowhere else a broken man can go. The road is beating up the miles. Lost my love, forgot my smile. Lost somehow we underneath our stars. Just trying to outrun these old heart scars.
Okay, I'm going to end it here because it's
Oh,
getting late.
it was what I created a few days ago.
Let me close that down. Okay, I'll end my
Did you guys hear that a week or so ago, the #1 country western song was an AI generated song sung by an AI generated character?
I read that.
#1, they didn't know until after they had already hit the top. Then they said, oh, by the way, the whole thing is AI generated. This Video Express.ai. So there's a $49 basic and $179 all inclusive. But it doesn't seem to say anything about updates.
There's a coupon code there to bring it down to 140 something.
Yeah, there's a 20% off sale for the next 8 days.
You know what you can do on his programs? He has a, if you go to his webpage, he has tutorials. And tutorials are very detailed. They explain each function of the program, how to do it with examples. And you'll also see the features of both the $50 version and $150 version, roughly. Like what do you get for the more money? But it specifically states that it's one-time cost, you never pay again, no fees, no credits paid. All upgrades are free, all versions are free, all future versions. As I said, I'm on version 6 of one of the programs.
All future versions are free?
Yes.
Are included?
Yes.
You know, like you can buy Windows 11 or Microsoft 365, Microsoft 2024 Office. And everything's included. You've paid for it once, but you get no updates. No updates at all.
Right, I've done
It's
that.
fixed as of the day you bought it.
Right. On Video Express, I think I bought it version 1 and I'm up to version 6 now. Never cost me anything for that. As I said, go out to his webpage, look at his tutorials. And I didn't show you everything that I could have shown you tonight, but his software is pretty impressive.
Can you repeat that website? Who is it?
The guy's name is Paul Pona.
Yeah, I just looked at the website. It is videoexpress.ai.
Okay. Okay, doke. Sounds good.
Okay, folks, it's 8:58, and it's time for us to wrap it up. I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. I want to thank our presenters for doing a stimulating job. I know times can get frustrating, but we hang in there and we don't give up. So
Could I
thanks
just
again.
could I just say
Certainly.
there's no monthly meeting on the fourth Thursday, which is Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving for that. Similarly, there's no December general meeting, but the annual meeting will be on Thursday, the second Thursday of December. You will be requested to vote for president and officers and trustees. And there will be some presentation, which will be very interesting and exciting at our annual meeting. Thank you for letting me throw that advertisement in. I
So
hope
that's
to see
December
all of you
11th.
there.
Right, December 11th.
Yeah, second Thursday of December.
Okay, general
I
meeting.
assume we're getting notices about it, right? You're gonna send an email?
Say it again.
You're gonna send an email about it, right?
Yes, shortly.
Okay.
And
Okay,
the, and the
for the
website will be
graphics.
updated too.
For the graphics made in December, I don't know whether or not we'll have a meeting or not, so I'll let you know.
Ron, did you get my application?
You should have received emails this evening. I sent them out someplace after 5 o'clock. Check your emails, go to the link in there, create a password, and you should start receiving notifications from bcug.groups.io.
Okay, folks, I'm signing out.
Bye.
Okay, good night, everyone.
Thank you all.
Good night. Good night.